But trust, he's good. Like nothing happened to him. It's nothing like that. You know what I mean? But
see how bro's smiling? He's smiling like he knows that he's gone for a good reason, but it's low-key kind of funny why he gone. Look.
Happened to him.
Look. He's smiling.
Like that.
Look at that. This nigga PlaqueBoyMax went to Turkey, nigga. That's what I put my money on, nigga. Fuck it. I'm putting my money on this nigga went to Turkey, got the hair transplant. The strange disappearance of PlaqueBoyMax. 365 days? No way, it's been 365 days. Video by JBM Fargo. Okay. PlaqueBoyMax has disappeared, huh?
December of 2024, PlaqueBoyMax announced his 365 days of streaming marathon, an event that's pretty self-explanatory. He would attempt to stream for every day of the year. This marathon was going well, featuring viral moments and unforgettable segments. From the various in the booth sessions with artists like Wiz Khalifa, Quavo, Central C, and Babytron, to traveling to various places and even releasing his long-awaited project titled 5 Forever pretty recently. The project was met with mixed reviews, but I mainly saw support from his community, 5-star for the most part. After its release in May, Max would suddenly disappear, leading all of his viewers to wonder what exactly happened or where did he go. I hope
that nigga went to Turkey. He recovering from his hair transplant operation.
I can attempt to answer this question in this video. Let's get into it. Now, like I just mentioned, PlaqueBoyMax had a challenge where the goal was to stream every day for 365 days.
This year, I will be streaming every day for 365 days straight, the whole year. We're gonna be streaming the whole year straight. Every day, no days missed.
Not only would he do that, but he attempted to stay consistent on a YouTube channel by the name of PBM 2025 and an Instagram account with a similar name, posting something on both platforms every day. Everything was running smoothly until June 3rd, 2025, where he would not go live, missing what would be his 153rd consecutive streaming day. I mean, it's obvious that he failed the challenge, but it's strange that he didn't spark up a quick 5 to 20 minute stream like he did throughout this marathon. I mean, he was dedicated by the looks of this clip.
Niggas is streaming every day. I told y'all, I said I will die for this shit.
He said he'd die for this shit? Shit. Maybe we should check the morgue.
Only way I don't stream every day this year, whether it's 1 minute or 24 hours, my nigga, is if I die.
At the making of this video, which is June 29th,
hey, knock on wood,
Max has still not streamed since then. Here are some reasons why I think he stopped. Number 1, the release of his new album, 5 Forever. This may be far-fetched, but I think it has something to do with the reception of this album. And like I said earlier, the reviews were mixed, but he had a lot of support from his community. I do believe sometimes no matter how much love you receive, the criticism can somehow take over and get to you.
That's a real possibility for sure. That the negative criticism of the project got in his head. It's possible. He's also very young, man. You know what I'm saying? I recently learned that. He's like only 22 or something like that, 23.
And be demotivating at times. Now, do I think that this is the only reason and he took a break or whatever?
Yeah, he's 22.
That, no.
At 22, I definitely couldn't handle criticism even a fraction of today, bro.
But I do think it could be a factor, so I'm just gonna put this here. Now, number 2, we have burnout/fatigue. Streaming 365 days for any level of streamer is not an easy task. Anything can happen and certain things can be thrown your way and completely derail your schedule. In the early stages of the marathon, Max was consistent, uploading every day on a PBM 2025 channel up until April 12th, which would show signs of a very eventful schedule or even burnout. The same thing could be said for the Instagram account.
Burnout is also a reality. That's the thing with this streaming shit, man. And that's why I don't put that pressure on myself. I want to be a consistent streamer and YouTuber. And I think I am. I think since I started this streaming shit, I have been pretty consistent streaming 4 to 7 days a week. But I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. If I need to take a day or 2 off to deal with my own shit, then I'm going to do that. That's how you prevent burnout. You know what I'm saying? It's not having that scarcity mindset that, oh, if I miss a day or 2, niggas is going to forget about me and everything's going to fall off. It's like, no, because that actually is going to end up putting you in a mental space, an emotional space, an energetic state where you are not making good content. People can feel that you don't really want to be doing it or that something's wrong with you.
account where the posts seem to skip days. A lot of this fatigue probably has to do with the success he's gotten, trying to balance all these things at once. Now we got number 3, outside elements or a mental break. Max probably needs time to reset. I think when you're growing as fast as he is and constantly planning and putting together content for our audience on the daily, you don't really have a lot of time to put into outside things like family and your own mental health compared to when you're streaming like 4 out of 7 days of the week. For the short time that
Yeah, maybe someone in his family passed away. Could even be something like that. Or he got some really bad news that someone in his family is very sick and he just needs some time to process it. Yeah, anything could be going on, man.
kept up with Max, I've heard him speak on things like the importance of taking care of your mental, so I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
I was coming on this shit, bro, and not giving it my all, or like, you know what I'm saying, having bad energy, negative energy towards y'all, towards other people, like, you know what I'm saying?
See, yeah, maybe you just need to take a break.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Niggas was just going through a lot, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck, I was. And
that's real.
You know, there was a lot of shit just going on in my head. I was in a bad place. Not a bad place, but like, not a good place, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, in the moment I wasn't thinking there was nothing wrong. I wasn't thinking like anything much of it, but like looking back now that I'm good, like I was wilding, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. The other day, I forgot what stream it was. I believe it was whatever day before the 24 hour. And I came home, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I came home. I was just, I just cried on my couch, bro. Like,
God damn, gee, that's a lot. But hey, walk a mile in my shoes before you tell me how to feel. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what that life is really like, man? Being PlaqueBoyMax. There's this great saying that someone taught me when I was working in retail when I was like 21, 20. I heard it. I don't remember if it's someone told me or if I read it in a book or I heard it on YouTube. Someone said a great way to respond to somebody is, if I was you, I'd feel exactly the way you feel right now. Not saying if I was in your position, right? Because you and I both know that people handle the same situation differently. No, you say, nah, if I was you, I'd feel exactly the way you feel right now. And that's true. I used to use that shit all the time. Like if a customer was pissed, they didn't like how shit was going, I'd just say that. You know what? Completely understand. If I was you, I'd feel exactly the way you feel right now. So.
and I don't be crying that much. Like, I cried on my couch. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I don't even have nobody, bro. Who do I have? I pushed everybody in my life away. I don't talk to my parents. I'm out here in LA. Like, yeah, I got my cousin, but it's like, damn, bro, like, what am I even doing this for? I could win as much as I want to win, but if I'm not winning with people I care about, do it even matter? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
It does. You gotta be careful of this shit, man. This is how I fucking lost my mind and became a religious zealot. You need to first learn how to ground yourself internally using your breath. You have to learn that all of this shit is for you. It's for you, by you, my nigga. This entire reality. You can't get lost in the matrix. You can't get lost in the storyline, in the simulation. And one of the biggest things that is incredibly important that you never get taught is, one, how to breathe, bro. You don't get taught how to breathe. You see, here's what it is. We live in a society that tells you that if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling stressed out, anxious, there's something wrong in your life. And so you start looking for shit to fix. Oh, is it my girl? Is it my job? Is it where I live? Do I need to become religious? Do I need to leave my religion? All that, you start looking for shit when so much of that, bro, is that you have all this anxiety because you're not living right. You're not breathing right. And I talk about this shit on my spiritual channel, Eternal Dawn, link in my YouTube video descriptions, my reaction videos. I'm actually about to put out a video very soon about breathing, like a detailed video about how breathing properly will change your life. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it'll turn you into a completely different person. It's a difference. You know what the difference is between a Navy SEAL and a regular civilian? Well, there are a lot of things. But one of the biggest things is that Navy SEALs, they have an incredibly high carbon dioxide tolerance. I know I'm going off on a bizarre tangent for some of you. Some of you who are really tapped in with me, is not the first time you're hearing me talk about this. But your ability to deal with stress and anxiety, even just the threshold for you to feel negative emotions, is directly tied to your carbon dioxide tolerance. Your ability to bounce back from negative events is completely tied to your carbon dioxide tolerance. The longer you can essentially hold your breath, the longer you can fight that urge to breathe when you're not inhaling and exhaling, the calmer of a person you become. Because when you hold your breath, that urge you get to breathe is not from a lack of oxygen. It's from a buildup of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide in your blood is actually what tells your body you need to breathe based on how much. That's how you have divers, free divers that can go underwater and dive for 10 minutes straight, 15 minutes straight. Whereas the average person struggles to hold their breath for over 30 seconds. A minute is long to some people. It's just your carbon dioxide tolerance. And the lower that is, the easier you get into panic mode, the easier you become anxious, the easier things bother you, the harder it is for you to bounce back from events like that. And a lot of that is just in that way, it gets to that state because you're not breathing properly. And so even just that could completely revolutionize a person's life. Couple books on the topic you could check out if that sparks your curiosity. Breathe. I believe the author's name is James Nestor. You also have another book called The Oxygen Advantage. Learning about that shit completely revolutionized my life. But that ain't the only thing. You also have to understand that, you know what I'm saying, the universe just reflects back to you the energetic state you're in. Anything you pour your energy into, your focus into, you're going to get more of. And so, like, if you don't understand these principles, if you don't understand how to breathe, life is going to be rough for you, man. Life is way harder than it needs to be for you. I'm so jealous of my kids in a way, bro. Because if I knew the shit I knew now when I was a fucking teenager, bro, I don't even know what the fuck this shit would be, bro. I might be a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? I might be the biggest nigga who ever turned on a fucking YouTube video. I'm dead ass. But, you know, that's life, bro. It's a generation. In an ideal situation, every generation does a little bit better than the last. My parents did the best with what they understood. They made a lot of progress from the generation before them. And it took me a while to learn a lot of this shit. And so I'm excited to share it with my kids. But I share a lot of this shit on my spiritual channel as well. I'm telling you, man, if you learn how to breathe properly, if you can't, let me just put it like this. If you cannot right now just hold your breath for a minute, I am telling you that your experience of life is way harder, way worse than it needs to be, bro. Just imagine a world. You know all them anime characters where the fucking world is falling apart? You know that scene where Matt Barnes throws the basketball, like fakes, throws the basketball in Kobe's face and he don't budge? That has nothing to do with mental toughness. That has nothing to do with like your personality. That's dead ass like a physiological mechanism. You're just a calmer person. Not even by choice. It's by choice how you live that influences that. But literally shit will happen to me now, bro, that would have happened even a year ago. That would have raised my blood pressure, raised my heart rate, and it doesn't even, I'm not even trying to be cool or nonchalant. It's like it doesn't. My threshold for getting pissed off is way higher now. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Trust me, I'm not. I can still lose my fucking patience. But it's way better than it used to be. And the big thing, something that's even just as good, if not better, than your ability to just stay calm under pressure is your ability to rebound after you blow a fuse. If you do lose it, not having to go a day, 2 days, 3 days, you stewing in that shit, being able to just bounce back quick as fuck and get back to baseline, back to normal as if shit never even happened. That's super powerful, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all right.
I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Hey, shout out to Wheezy, man. Thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate you.
Really genuinely not understanding, like, why is there so much negative energy around me? Why do I feel like so much hatred? Like, and I just realized, bro, like, you can blame other people for your actions, but that shit all stems from you, bro. You create your universe. And I'm creating a negative, like a terrible.
Okay, so PlaqueBoyMax, he tapped in. He understands that shit, and that's why he's so successful. That's why he's so successful. He understands that you do create your reality. That's good.
Like, universe around me, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, that was a result of me, like, just listening to the wrong people, believing the wrong shit. That shit whack, bro. That shit whack. And yeah, I just want to tell y'all I apologize to you guys for that shit, bro.
Now let's talk about some PlaqueBoyMax sightings since he's been gone. I'm talking about this man like he's Bigfoot or Waldo or something. But be warned, this may look a little parasocial, but I'm just going off of what others have posted, so call them parasocial, not me. After he stopped streaming, his supporters were worried, leading his phased brethren to give updates on Max whenever someone in the chat would ask, with them saying,
bro, again, I'm gonna just make this real quick. If you get to the point where you can hold your breath for 5 minutes straight, bro, you'll literally be a god, bro, walking on earth. You'll literally be unfazable. Nothing will ever phase you again. And if it does phase you, you'll bounce back super quick. There are 3 things, bro. 3 things. I'm about to make a video about this on my spiritual channel. 3 things that if you implement in your life, bro, you'll be just too cold, bro. Unreasonably confident, unreasonably calm, and unreasonably effective.
he's doing fine, and even hinting at him streaming soon.
I mean, how do I say this? How do I say this? Is he okay? Yeah, he's okay, bro. They'll free him. He'll be good soon. He'll be good to go soon. That's the most I'm gonna say.
You guys will hear. He's good though. Yes, he's good. He's good. We talked about it yesterday. You guys will hear from him when you hear from him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still going with this nigga went to Turkey. Got a fucking hair transplant, and he just letting that shit heal up a little bit before he go live again. But then again, he could always just wear hats. People who go get hair transplants, they do just wear hats for a little bit and fucking. But I'm only saying that because he was talking about that shit when he was cutting his dreads off. He was talking about how he wanted to get a hair transplant. So I've been low key thinking that he was gonna do that shit.
But trust, he's good. Like nothing happened to him. It's nothing like that. You know what I mean? But
see how bro's smiling? He's smiling like he knows that he's gone for a good reason, but it's low-key kind of funny why he gone. Look.
Happened to him.
Look. He's smiling.
Like that.
Look at that. This nigga PlaqueBoyMax went to Turkey, nigga. That's what I put my money on, nigga. Fuck it. I'm putting my money on this nigga went to Turkey, got the hair transplant, bro. That's what I'm done.
You know what I mean? But he'll explain it, you know what I mean, when he's ready, you know what I'm saying?
Recently, a list was created for a phase party on 4th of July, and Max's name is on that list. I don't think he would be on this list if he wasn't gonna be there, even if he wasn't gonna be on someone's stream. Speaking of parasocial or obsessive, you got these clip pages and communities posting that they apparently heard his voice in the background of someone else's stream. I'm not gonna waste your time showing you this clip. I don't hear shit in the background. It's funny how a few days later on June 17th, Max was actually spotted in the background of Jason Oween's stream. And how do y'all peep stuff like this from that far? Like, I wouldn't even be able to see it. And this let people in the background saying, damn, like he actually left for this, and oh, so this is what he's doing when he's not streaming, whatever. Let the nigga live, bruh. On June 19th, Max would break his hiatus from social media to post that he's dropping the deluxe version of his album, and he would appear on Adon Ross and Neon streams at Fanatics Fest a day later in NYC. On the 21st, he performed some songs off his album and Pink Dreads with DDG at Summer Smash.
Yeah, this is a real good song, man. I fuck with this song.
Like I said, it seems like Max is just enjoying the fruits of his labor and needed time to reset. And I think he'll be back sometime this summer or in the fall like your Rage was trolling about.
Max did retire, but Max only gone for like, he gonna be back by like September though. October, September.
Now I hope this video
Don't worry, PlaqueBoyMax, I'll hold it down for you, gang.
was useful to
You know what I'm saying? I'll hold it down for you.
answering a lot of your
And I'm about to start making music on stream too. Just watch out.
questions. Just putting a lot of this information I see online together. This is what this channel
I'm thinking of switching from like doing the gaming shit to making music on stream.
is basically here for, to give you updates on the WNL community, streaming community in some way. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you sub up. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going on with PlaqueBoyMax, man. All jokes aside, I hope everything's all right. He seems to have a good understanding of the metaphysical principles that govern the universe to some degree, to at least be able to acknowledge that you are the one creating your reality. That's already being awake to a degree that most people never get to. And that explains why he's so successful. Anyway, wish him the best. Whether it's, him getting a hair transplant or him going through some shit with his family, whatever it is, I'm sure he's gonna be all right.